Alright, so it's late night, the first night into the build, or first day I guess I should say, but so far I took the background out, I cleaned the entire tank, I actually flipped the background around, like that way, to get it kind of a new look. It does look different, kind of gives it a bit fresher of a look for a remodel, but so far what I got in here are 3 bags of hydroballs. Those took quite a lot of straining to get all the dust out of there. And then I've got the substrate mesh, as I mentioned in the previous unboxing video. Here I just got some old aquarium pebble, making a little water section. There's the side view of it. Thought I'd show you this real quick before I added my ABG mix. I poured a little bit of water in here already. I was just getting ready to pour it in. I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys, give you an update. So, more's coming up next. Alright, and the ABG mix is in. Just give it a good spread around. It needs a bit more water, but it's always good to add more instead of needing to take some away. But overall, this stuff is pretty interesting. It's different than the usual cocoa husk or eco-earth, beta beast even, but it's got a lot of charcoal in it. There's this sphagnum moss. There's like pine needles. It's pretty interesting stuff, along with bark, and so I can't wait to get an official week's use out of this and show you guys all the fresh growth of the plants I'm planning on adding. Oh, speaking of, let me just take you over here really quick. There's a cutting of the pothos that I plan on putting in there. It's in some ABG mix right now, the other 4-quart bag. So I was going to get all the fertilizer through its system, a good week, 2 weeks of growth first before planting it in here. So, yeah, that's... Up next we'll be putting in the jungle gym. Alright, so there's the wood. Put it in. I'm really liking the way this jungle gym in particular is situated. I really haven't seen any other jungle gyms. This is my first one, my first order. They're available at LxWxH Reptile. Just thought I'd throw that out there. What I really like is how there's actually this little hole here where I could put a plant. But I definitely like this little loop right here. There's a couple of other good, nice hiding places, but there it is. It's in. Oh, and I added some river rock, nice flat pieces to kind of separate the water and the substrate. So, that should act as another extra. But I got like a good 5.5 inches of, pure substrate and drainage layer, but it should be great. I'm going to have about 3.5 inches of water on this side. I was thinking about adding like a little rock decorative piece in there, just to keep it nice and, make it not look too open, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But, see, next, the magnaturals planter pot is going to go in. I was thinking about putting it over here somewhere. Sorry. What I did, because I noticed that there wasn't any drainage holes, is I actually added a couple. Okay, there. You can see there's kind of 4 of them in a diamond shape right there. I just used a push pin and added a couple right there in that hole. Come on, focus. There it goes. You can kind of see them. Anyway, because, of course, plants need drainage, so it drips out fairly slowly. So, it's not like it's completely gushing out, but should be nice. So, that's next. Alright, so there it is. Planter pot's in. Like I said, the pothos is going to go in there, and it's going to be, a lot of work making sure that keeps nice and tight up there. I'm actually planning on having it grow all the way to over here, most likely. Other than that, I was just going to add some moss from Josh's Frogs. Most likely some pincushion spike moss. But other than that, just normal decorative frog moss that doesn't grow. I like how there is a little dark patch back in there because of the planter pot. You know, it kind of adds a gradient of light. So, coming up next is going to be the, I guess, the planting portion. So, yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so it is the beginning of day 2, and as you can see, I'm pretty much done with the build. I put in the fake plants just until, you know, the real live plants start to grow, but I don't know if you noticed this, but from the last video, I actually made the water area larger and deeper. There's it's a good 3 inches. 3.5, like I thought, but other than that, it's looking good. They were eating last night. Humidity jumped like 5% just from having the water down below, and this wood's gonna be a nice source of humidity after it gets nice and acclimated, you know, soaked enough and all. But other than that, things are looking nice. I'll show you guys a section of the planted tank probably next week, so stay tuned.